Morning everybody. Right, we're doing something a bit different today. One of my permissions is just over there, but where I am at the moment is an old RAF base, and I've just got permission to go on it. Very nice man in an office up there, told him what I was all about, very polite as I always am, and he basically said you can go anywhere you want. So I thought I'm having some of that. Anyway, it was used during the war by the RAF for whatever reasons. Down there was a runway where the Spitfires used to take off from. Oh, as a by the way thing, it's used as like a driving school place now, where people learn to drive before they go onto the roads. Anyway, it was used by the RAF for various reasons. A lot of the old buildings are still there, as you can see. Excuse me. There was also a lot of Polish people billeted here during the war, Second World War, that had been fighting in Germany for England, obviously. But if they got injured or whatever, they obviously couldn't go back to Poland, so they came here and they let them live here. I don't know how long they lived here for. It was also used as an internment camp for, shall we say, naughty soldiers. Don't know what they'd done, but they were kept here as well. So, we'll have a look and see what we can find. might just be a load of bleeding rubbish, I don't know. But we'll have a look and see what we can find. So, I'll see you in a bit. Okie dokie. Well, boys and girls, I don't know what it is, but like I always say, I'm sure it came in very useful for something. It might have, I don't know, might date back to the Second World War, might be off an engine or something, or I don't know what it is. But at least it's not rubbish. So I'll keep going till I find something that's a bit better than that. See you in a bit. Well, my good friends, second signal just down there, only about 4 inches deep, and there's a coin just there. You can see it just there. Don't know what it is. Might be a modern coin, might be a 2p piece actually. I don't know. It's Queen Elizabeth, and it is a 2p piece. Ah well, not to worry. I've only been at it about 10 minutes. First coin. Okay, it's modern. Never mind. See you in a bit. Well, boys and girls, more RMD for you. This place is absolutely full of rubbish. I don't know what that is. Some kind of handle or something. It might be off a Spitfire or a Hurricane, or maybe not. Alright, I'll fill it all in and see what more rubbish I can find. Well, my good friends, this is not a good sign. I'm just trying to dig another target, but I can't get to it because of all the rubble that's on top of it. And the rubble in question is asbestos. Obviously, a lot of the roofs of the old RAF buildings were made out of asbestos, and it's becoming quite apparent now that when they started demolishing all the buildings, they just buried all the rubble. And that's what I'm digging up. Loads and loads and loads of rubble. So I am not taking that with me. I'm putting it back where I got it from, and I'm going to rebury it. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Well, boys and girls, this is probably the best thing I've found all day. It's a tree and it's full of cooking apples. So I'm having some of these buggers. I'm gonna pick a dozen or so and take them home and make some apple pies with them. Oh well, the day wasn't a complete washout. See you later. Well, boys and girls, just dug this plug out and I've just found this. I don't know what it is. I mean, it was obviously something, but what it was for, I haven't got the faintest idea. Don't know. I'll pop it in the bag and we'll crack on a bit longer. Well, I've managed to find part of the RAF camp that isn't actually completely overgrown. There's just the odd little patch here and there. Anyway, I've just dug this plug out, and it looks as though it might have something relating to the Second World War. I think that's off an old jerry can, you know, an old fuel can type thing. So yeah, well, that's probably from the Second World War. So it's a nice little history-related type thing. Okay, I'll catch you in a bit. Well, boys and girls, I've just dug that plug out down there. It's about 5 inches deep, and I've just dug this up. I don't think it's got anything to do with the army or the RAF. It looks like some piece of jewellery or something. It's very decorative. I don't know whether you can see that, but I don't know what it is. I'll clean it up later, and we'll see what we've got. But it's very pretty, whatever it is. Well, next signal, my good friends. It looks like another little bit of jewellery of some description. I don't know what. Just clean mud off it a bit. I don't know. Well, there's one or two interesting bits coming up here anyway. I don't know what it is. Looks as though it could be made out of copper or something like that, but I'm not entirely sure what it is. But we'll clean it up in a bit and have a better look. See you in a bit. Greetings again, everybody. Right, I'm doing the roundup at home again because I just wanted to clean up the few bits and pieces that we found today. Not that it took very long because we didn't find much, did we? Anyway, not to worry. Now, before we start, I just wanted to mention something about accessories. I decided that the metal detecting knife that I was using was a little bit too small and a little bit too piddling for what I wanted. So I decided to buy another one. Now I looked at the various ones on site, and believe it or not, you can pay up to £60 for a metal detecting knife. Well, excuse me, I'm not paying that much. So I had a good look round on various sites, and I found this bad boy. That is a serious piece of kit. Sharp serrated edge down there, sharp blade down there, one piece, stainless steel. It's called an ISO gorilla knife, I don't know why. It's got a solid African hardwood handle. Now then, how much do you think I paid for that? Including the leather sheath, real leather, £16.99. Just goes to show you, you don't have to pay a fortune for your accessories. So, don't buy the first thing that you see. Now, I know metal detecting shops and metal detecting suppliers sell them, but what you've got to bear in mind is that their prices are dictated by their suppliers, and of course they've got to put a little bit of profit on for themselves. We understand that, but all I'm saying is think about it before you buy something, because you don't have to pay top whack, and that is a serious piece of kit. Okay, right. Oh, postage and packaging free. Anyway, that's that. So we'll go on to the finds. Oh, the 2p that I found, I lost that. I think I lost it while I was scromping for apples. Anyway, we found this bizarre thing. Don't know what it is. For all I know, it could be off an aeroplane, but I haven't got a clue. This, I've now decided, after giving it much thought, I think it's what's left of the rear view mirror from the inside of a Spitfire cockpit. No, it's not. It's just another piece of bleeding rubbish. That's all it is. And then I found this, just a piece of copper strapping. Once again, not much to look at, I'm afraid. We found this, which is something to do with an oil can, petrol can. So it could have come from the Second World War, round about that period. I'm not entirely sure, but that's what that is anyway. This puzzled me a little bit. We found this. I thought it was part of a door handle or door knob at first, but when I looked at it, the actual hole in it is rectangular. So obviously something rectangular fitted through it. Maybe even a blade, or maybe not. But it's got a lot of green patina on it, so it's got quite a bit of age to it. I only dug up one half of this to start with, and then I checked the hole afterwards, as you do, and I found another bit of it somewhere else in the hole, and that's what it looks like now I've actually put it together. Whether it's a piece of jewellery or not, I don't know, to be honest with you. I repaired it on the bag. I used an aluminium pin and some hot glue just to hold it together. So your guess is as good as mine. I mean, it looks Victorian to me, but I'm no expert. So I mean, what are your thoughts on it? If you've any idea, leave me a comment below. And then probably, well, in my opinion, the best thing I dug up all day was this. Now it's been cleaned up and everything, which is a Victorian brooch. I mean, it's only costume jewellery, it's not gold or anything like that, but it's a very, very attractive piece, and you can see on the back there where the pin went across. As I said, it was a brooch, but I'm really pleased with that. That made my day when I actually cleaned it up and saw what it was. The other thing is, I know I didn't find pretty much anything relating to the RAF camp or World War II, but I'm not giving up on it, because I'm a big believer in, just because you don't find something first few hours and whatnot, go somewhere else. Give it a fair crack of the whip, no matter whether it's a field, ploughed pasture, whatever it is. Don't give up on it too easily. There's usually something there to be found. Well, I think at that RAF camp there is something there to be found, and I'm going to find it. Well, I hope so anyway. Right, that's about it. Apart from, you saw me collecting the apples. Get that bugger. I can't claim responsibility for making the pie. My wife made it, and a beautiful job she made of it. As you can see, I've already started eating it, but that is a beautiful pie. Anyway, that's about it for today. The only other thing I'll mention is, if you get a new permission, like I did with the RAF camp, don't set your sights too high, because if you do, you'll be disappointed. Go in with an open mind. You'll find what you find, and if you don't walk over it, you'll not find it. So give it a good going over. Don't give up on it too easy. Right, that's about it, my friends. Thanks ever so much for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers and viewers. I know I say it every time, but I do mean it, and I do appreciate it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all on the next dig. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.